Yeah, Soup's obviously been great. The games that he's played, uh, tremendous attitude and practice every day, and just trying to stay positive with going through a hard year in terms of injuries. When you tweak the same injury as a player, it can be frustrating. And Soup's a guy that stays positive and has worked hard to get back. So we're happy to see him return to health and be a part of a contributing member to our team again because he's worked hard at it.
Is there, when he can get through these sorts of things with that attitude that doesn't seem to wane, Jason, what does that tell you about him as a person, do you think?
Yeah, he's just a positive guy. I think he knows that's a key to him is to stay upbeat. And I've known Soup for a little bit now. He was in the Dallas organization and just always been a guy that works really hard and very positive. And I think it spreads through the locker room. So that he's had days where he's been down and frustrated, but he tries to hide it and just come with a great attitude.
Next up, we'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Jason, what's the biggest difference you're seeing in the Flames now under Daryl Sutter?
Hard to say. I think they're playing very direct. A lot of pucks getting deep against us. I think we've seen a good, commitment to them to blocking shots. We saw that last night, and just a very direct game. But they've played us well, kind of whenever they've played us. Even with Jeff Ward as coach. So, we expect them to be good, and we have a lot of respect for these guys as a team.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing to be back at it tonight. Obviously this isn't the stretch that we wanted to have here, but you go through times in the season and it's just about responding to it. And obviously it's a little bit longer than we would have liked, but especially with a shortened season, but we've got a good opportunity tonight, a couple of days after this. And I think the worst, probably a good thing is that we haven't gotten super frustrated. We're still confident in our abilities as a group. And I think that we're really looking forward to the game tonight.
What did you feel like as a group you did well last night that you can build on tonight?
I thought we broke the puck out really well. They came hard on the forecheck and were able to do that, get through the neutral zone and kind of recover a lot of the pucks that we dumped in. Can probably make it tougher on them in front of the cage and just kind of create more opportunities in the offensive zone because they swarm pretty quickly in the corners and are able to kill plays pretty quickly. But we can do a better job of that, and then just kind of getting in lanes and being a little bit more desperate in the defensive end.
I think we can hang on to the puck more, and look to challenge for better ice. I think that's a big part of it. Sometimes you can't really control, what the standard is on a particular night, in terms of how the officials are going to call it. But you can definitely challenge more and hang on to pucks more and try to make it harder on the defenders. I think there's been too many times where we're too quick to give up the puck and we haven't stressed the defenders enough. I think that's a big part of drawing penalties.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Koshan, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Sheldon, anything lineup change wise tonight other than Jack?
No.
Thanks.
We'll go to Kristen Chilton, TSN. Go ahead, Kristen.
Sheldon, in the few appearances that Jack Campbell's made this season, what have you liked most about his game in the net?
Highly competitive, never out of the play, big saves at key times, great energy about him, both in the crease, body language, all those things. And he comes to the bench to drink water, TV timeouts. Like he's got a great energy about him, and I think, as I said, players really enjoy that about him. I think that's really what you're looking for the guy. The guy doesn't play as much, but when he goes in, it gives the group confidence.
Next up, we'll go to Lance Hornby, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Lance.
Afternoon, Sheldon. Just talk about your fourth line, please. You haven't always had three big guys on there. How do you think they did last night? I know you spoke about Simmons, but how do you think they line up and some of the momentum they created last evening?
Well, we used different versions of it throughout the game, but I think definitely when I look back on the game, there's some of our best sequences came from that group. Wayne Simmons, didn't get a great deal of minutes yesterday, but I thought he he looked good for me. Obviously I was watching that closely, and he had good touches of the puck. He skated well, got involved in the forecheck as he always does. So that was really encouraging to see. Obviously, that makes us a better and deeper club.